brief one at that. If you can see me, hello to you. All right, so I want to introduce you to something that your little one needs this holiday that you didn't even know that they need. I want to introduce you to our 30-day story safari. Uh-huh. 30 days. For 30 days, we are going to be taking young children on a special adventure, the kind of adventure that you have never thought of, right? You have never thought of, and you have never imagined that, they can get online and with books. All right. So we are having what isn't a regular book challenge. I'm sure, people are used to, oh, book challenge, book challenge, book challenge during the summer holiday, which of course is a beautiful thing. I am all for book challenges because I have told my story over and over again. My son got to start reading fiction books just because of a book challenge. Before the book challenge, I would read books to him and he loved them. But he never liked to pick one. He would read encyclopedias and read things like that, but not a fiction book. It was through a book challenge that he started reading books. So yes, book challenges are beautiful. But what we bring to you this time is not just a book challenge. It's more than a book challenge. We are taking your children, and I dare say, even you, dear parents, because this challenge is best done as a family. The children will enjoy it much more when you do it with them, because now you get the opportunity to bond, you get the opportunity to create together, you get the opportunity to create experiences, and they get to know and learn even more from you, because now we create the line for you to tell your children all of those things that you have heard, all of those stories that your parents have told you that you have never thought, it's fit to share with them. We will create an environment where it's easy for you to create those experiences or share those beautiful stories with your children in this challenge. So many people are asking, how is the challenge going to go? Is he online? Is he offline? And all of that. So I'm here to answer your questions about the challenge today. All right. So the 30 days story safari is a challenge that we created to help children move away from screens this summer holiday and create real experiences, learning through stories, African stories, building our children's roots so that they understand, right, our roots, and they build their sense of identity. A lot of times, the reason our children tend to move away from everything African, the reason they tend to move away from everything Nigerian, is because there isn't a richness to this heritage that they know about. And it's not because we don't have a rich heritage as Nigerians or as Africans. It's because we don't tell them these things. So all the children have is what they see on screen. All the children have is what they hear. They have friends that are Indians, and they see how the Indians are, very proud of their heritage. They see friends who are Jews, of course. They have friends who are Jews. They have friends that are Chinese. They have friends that are Japanese, or at least they see these people. And these people are so, these people are so into their origin. They're so into their heritage. They're proud of who they are. They're proud of where they're coming from. They know their stories, and all of that. And this is what builds your identity, really. So we want to tell our children the stories. We want to take them back. So there will be historic stories. We're going to be sharing historic stories. We're going to be sharing folk tales from, across Nigeria and across Africa. 30 whole days. Imagine your child waking up in the morning anticipating another story. Now, these stories are not just going to be bland, everyday stories. We are going to be putting a lot of energy into the stories. We're going to be putting a lot of drama into the stories, a lot of dress up into the stories. And yes, you are going to be dressing up also. The children are going to be creating. They're going to be dressing up. It's going to be a lot of role play. It's going to be a lot of show and tell. It's going to be a lot of recreating the characters in the story. Is going to be a lot of creating their own stories because they have been inspired by the stories that they hear. It's going to be a lot of time away from screens because we want our children to learn through real life experiences. We want them to experience nature. So we are going to be outdoor. Yes, we're going to be outdoor a lot also. And yes, we're going to be doing and creating many amazing things while indoor. Imagine your child, imagine going on a treasure hunt with your child right inside the house. Imagine coming up with an African recipe together and cooking together. Imagine dressing up as your favorite character in a story. It's a lot that is packed for the summer holiday. I mean, for this story safari. And yes, we're going to be telling lots of stories about the animals in the jungle. We're going to be telling a lot of stories about the animals and the savannah. We're going to be telling stories about the wildlife in Africa. Yes, the roar from Kenya and all of that. So we are going to go on a journey around Nigeria and a journey across Africa. So yes, it's an experience that your little ones do not want to miss, or you do not want your little ones to experience. I can assure you of one thing. I mean, of a few things. At the end of this challenge, your children will come out. Your 1 to 11-year-old, yeah, your older kids can join us, okay? But they like to feel like big boys. So yeah, your 1 to 11-year-old, right? At the end of this challenge, they will feel prouder about their African heritage. They will know more about their African heritage. They will know more about many cultures, across Nigeria and Africa, right? They will know more about, they would learn more about values, morals, and all of that, because we're going to be teaching all of this through stories. And that's not all. They're going to do a lot of hands-on activity. So it's going to be stories, it's going to be history, it's going to be folk tales, it's going to be outdoor creative activities, it's going to be indoor creative bonding and experiences. So it's all in all, it's going to be an amazing 30 days of learning, building, thinking, creating, and making the best of the summer holiday. You will end the summer holiday excited. You will end the summer holiday wondering why television did not matter this holiday, because we're going to fill your time with a great experience. Now, how does the challenge work? Okay, in this challenge, you don't need a lengthy time. In the challenge, you don't need a specific time. The challenge allows you to pick a time that is most convenient for you and your family. But you will get a challenge every day. Yes, you will get a challenge first thing in the morning every day, and you will go to work creating and you got to work creating your experience, right, for that day. And of course, because there is accountability, you are going to be sharing that experience with us in the group. So group is going to be buzzing the whole day with people, sharing their experiences, sharing what they have done with the day's challenge, right? And then of course, we will be responding to the children as they share their challenge. And of course, we will be hailing them, and we will be we'll be cheering them on, right? They're going to have their challenge numbers. So we have each of the challengers, and we are going to be, their streaks will grow every day as they make the challenge. Yes. So they'll get their streak at the end of the day. You will see if you have done challenge for day 1. So it's like doing Duolingo or any of these things. You achieve the challenge of the day, and you see your streak, and you see how you are actually growing, and you see how you are making progress in the challenge. So yes, the children are going to be actively involved, and they can see as they are growing in their streak. Okay, now at the end of the day, you turn in your challenge, and of course we would respond to you, and you will see your streak at the end of the day. Now, it's not just the activity, in the evening, the story for the day will drop. When the story drops, it's going to be a whole 10, 15, 20 minutes of beautiful storytelling. Yes, beautiful storytelling, lots of lessons in those stories, and all of that. And you would have the time to have a conversation with your children about the story of the day, the lessons from the story, the historic facts, okay, that they have just learned from that story. And it gives you a chance to throw in more light in there, especially for the stories that and the stories that you, of course, have been told in the past. So you see, now that's not all. The children get activities from those stories too, where the children get to role play or they get to show and tell based on the story. So it's going to be packed and it's going to be a great experience that they will have it, that they will be having throughout this, active, I mean, the summer 30 days actually. So I'm going to leave the rest so you have an idea of what this is going to be, right? You have a peek into, you have a peek into what it is going to be. We are also going to have book reviews. I'm not going to tell you how that is going to go on. That's why you need to jump in on the challenge immediately. But there's one thing again that you can be sure about. Your child will be excited every day of this challenge. I mean, I've just told you what you can do in one day. Imagine the different things. So, and it's a different thing every day of this challenge. So for 30 days, we will have 30 different activities for 30 days. Activities that will keep your children on their toes. Activities that will make your children excited and will get them running around trying to do what they have to do because they have to earn their streak for the day. And yes, it gives you a perfect opportunity to be present and present indeed, right? To create experiences with your children. I don't even want to tell you the extent of the stories, okay, and folk tales that we would be sharing with these children. It will blow your mind in this challenge. All right. Now, if you like your child to even spend an afternoon with me on Saturday, I'm going to be having a 16 minutes hangout with Auntie Marybeth, where we will be touring somewhere in Africa, sharing a story, and of course, creating many experiences out of that story. Okay, you can get them to join me for that story time on Saturday. It's all free. So get them on board. Let's have some fun. Let's start with some fun this Saturday. All right. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section, okay? And I will respond to them. If you have any comments, also put it right there and we will respond to them, okay? So how do you register? Just if you look on your screen right now on YouTube, you will see the information scrolling on my screen right now, okay, on your screen rather. All right, so it is still 5,999. It's not 10,000, the original price yet. So you can still pay 5,999 for the challenge if you register today, okay? And you can also check in the comment section after this video and you will see the link and the details that you need to register for the challenge. You can also check in my bio on Instagram and you will see the link that you need to register. And on Facebook, you can check the comment section. On YouTube, you can also check the comments, or use the information on the screen. Thank you for joining me. I just thought to pop in here and let you know that it is 4 days to the challenge, and if you haven't registered, this is the perfect time to register. I can't wait to have your little ones in the challenge, and I can't wait to have you join us as we create this beautiful experience this summer holiday, one day at a time, one story at a time. Thank you. I can't wait to see you. Bye for now. And yes, let the children join me on Saturday. We're going to have a great 60 minutes together, creating a beautiful experience around Africa. Thank you. Bye.